Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to share with you all of these things that I've gotten, and I'd like to compare them to some of the things that I got and some of the things that I manufactured, and show you the difference and show you all of the intricate details of each and every one of these products. Okay, so for example, I'm going to show you some of the things that I got in different parks over the years versus what I got. And some of these are also from malls or like specific stores or shop that cater to a certain product, like Hello Kitty. Don't you just love this? This is so cute. Anyways, and how we manufacture them in-house, or like say a company, a small shop like ours, Dr. Zhivago manufactures these products that almost the identical thing, but mass production versus in-house small manufacturing and the costs and things like that. This is virtually almost the same cup, and basically it's a blank white cup and it's almost identical. One is Hello Kitty Cafe and the other one is Disneyland, the actual Disneyland store. And this is definitely an amazing, graphic from two different companies, and I love them, but this is mine's. Same cup, different brand, Dr. Zhivago, Sakura series, Sakura seasons, and see how almost identical they are. And these are more expensive per se, my cup, so I had to basically lower the cost, but theirs is definitely more of a mass production versus mine's, which is produced per order. And if I produced all of these, I would have a loss because I would produce all the blanks in this specific graphic, and if they didn't sell, then I would have, product on the shelves that wouldn't be selling. So these are definitely sold on the parks and in the shops, but if they don't sell, they usually send them to like Ross or TJ Maxx or a discount shop. That's what happens to them, or maybe they just keep them in stock in somewhere in a warehouse in California or wherever they are located, or Florida, Disney parks. But this is definitely the same cup. See, it depends on where you manufacture these products. They're either in-house in a small manufacturing plant versus mass production in a different country, and that's why they can, the profit margin is a lot better for these are, mass produced in another country, because labor costs are a lot less than our labor costs here, which is, I think, what is it, $15 an hour is the minimum wage, versus if you go to different countries like China or Thailand or Japan, the cost of goods to manufacture, Philippines, the cost is a lot less because the, minimum wage is not that much. Here's another version of a cup. It's bigger, it's rounder. I really love this cup versus these small cups because basically it looks a lot more quality versus this cup that I sell. And these are more expensive to produce, of course, but these are produced not in-house. They are produced at a different facility that I use, because producing these kinds of cups is very expensive for me, because the heat has to be a certain temperature, and if there are mistakes, then I eat the cost. Rather, if I get them sent out and produced by a printer, then I'll always have something perfect, because they eat the cost if they don't have and it's more it's more quality control there in their facility because they have the right temperature, they have the right of, producing technique and machines and things like that. So I don't know where this is manufactured, but I'm pretty sure it's manufactured in the USA, but the cups are made in China. And I like my cups also to be microwave safe and dishwasher safe. So those are the key elements that I also have. I also have issues with a background. I chose to have a plain white background versus, color, because there are some bleeding in the edges, and that's what I had to be careful of. And there were a lot of mistakes producing these cups in-house, and I ate a lot, meaning I wasted a lot of blank cups because they were not heated right or wrapped right. So my bad, I lost money on some of them. So I decided to make them all white backgrounds. As you can see the fading here on her hair, this is a mistake. So you can see it should be completely dark like this. I don't know if you can see it, the glare of my ring light, but you can see this is a mistake. So this I kept, but if I wanted to, I could sell this at a very reduced price just to pay for the cup, because it has this little mistake right there. Some people really don't care, they love the graphic and they'll buy it as is. Here's another one that I bought at TJ Maxx, and I love this rendition of Mickey Mouse, hand drawn. And of course there's a raised feel to it, so I know this is produced somewhere in another country, and the cost effect for them is a lot more profitable for them because it's outsourced. And you can see the quality outsourced production. This one is my own design, and I outsource the production of this and in-house production. But I risk, making a mistake on them, and I do eat the costs of the blanks if they become, flawed like so. Yes. If you're going to do licensing for other companies, like say you're working with a different company and they want to use your brand, there's got to be a licensing contract and or there's got to be some sort of, okay, you're doing this for a free reason, because you're new and you want that exposure out there. So this was for Kui Kui Cafe L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, and they used my cartoon characters Pride of Hawaii for their line of shave ice and cold drinks. And they've created these cups, and of course this was done with a licensing agreement, but you get mass exposure because they're using your cartoon characters for their food product, and you're getting both exposure online, social media, and the restaurants. They see your characters and they recognize your brand and your look and your logos. So I did this definitely for the social media content and marketing of my cartoon characters. So that gives you sort of like clout if you are working with a company that is already established. So L&L Hawaiian Barbecue has been here for a long time, and they have branches. They have franchises nationwide, globally. So this is a really great deal for me to get all my cartoon characters, and this was for Dole Whip. So we're working with a company that is global, and also with a brand food item that is Dole Whip, and it's really great. They sell it also at the Disneyland theme parks, and they sell the Dole Whip brand all over, and Dole is a brand name. So I got to use their logo, Dole Global, on my cartoon characters, which is also great, a great way to market your cartoon characters. So yes, Dr. Zhivago worked with brand names, And that's what I'm very proud of. I'm very happy to have done that. And that is, that is just one step away from making and marketing your cartoon characters if you're serious about having a career in branding and global marketing your cartoon characters. If you're going to, go into a career of branding your cartoon characters, you also have to make products, and these products are things that that will sell, or things that people will like, but you also have to give them it, a discount price, but also like quality minded. Also, what are you selling? You're selling the brand, but what kind of product are you selling? Paper goods, greeting cards, stickers. People love, for some reason, the stickers. So when I worked with Kui Kui Cafe, we developed branding with the cups, of course, selling their products with Dole Whip, but also creating stickers that would go on the packaging of each brand or product. So we came up with these cute stickers, and this was for Kui Kui Cafe. As you can see, L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, and they were so great. And we put them on stickers so that they could pass them out to kids, and also to package up like food products. So those were attached to the branding of the whole product range. We had tents with, this was enlarged on a huge mobile unit, and so very huge mobile unit, and also tents for events like at school. So they sold these Dole Whip ice creams during the summer for fundraising at events for schools and charity, so they could raise money for those PTA events, school activities, after school programs. Attaching my cartoon characters to schools, districts, and raising money for programs for education was a really big endeavor for my brand, for Dr. Zhivago, Enviro Babies, Kui Kui Cafe, the Pride of Hawaii, Sakura, and Pandyland, of course. That also in mind, we also created this cute little stuffed animal called Lanakai, and Lanakai is an endangered Hawaiian monk seal, and they are definitely the state mammal of Hawaii. And so, as you can see here, she is so cute with her Dole Whip right there with Alani, and it was just so cute. It was just so cute. The whole concept. Pride of Hawaii was about a father who lost his wife and raising his daughter, Alani, and Lanakai. She found Lanakai trapped in a fisherman's net, and she saved her life. And so Lanakai gave her this magical plumeria, and everything just became so wow. It was just a magical adventure for Lanakai and Ana Leilani, and she was just like, everything came to her. She found out there were mermaids, and I gotta tell you the background story, but that's the story that I am producing in my head. There was this cute little play for the school, but this is the cutest version of Lanakai as a stuffed animal, and this is what she would look like if they were interested in manufacturing her as this cute little stuffed animal. So I created this with some fur, and I have a Fashion Institute background in sewing and design, and I created this cartoon character Lanakai, and isn't she adorable with her little grass skirt, her coconut bra, and her cute little magical plumeria. So that is the Pride of Hawaii, and she comes out in the summertime. So anytime I have, Hope Pride of Hawaii is definitely seasonal. I can also come out with her in the Christmas time when they celebrate Christmas, Halika, Limaka is a thing to say. Merry Christmas to you in Hawaii. And so I just love her. She is so adorable. She's got the biggest cheeks. And she has a cute little friend called Kai, the green sea turtle, also endangered. And that is, I forget his name, but that I know that's Kai. And I think this name, it's been so long. Again, you know, I had to put everything on the back burner when my dad was sick, but it's all coming back to me. I'm definitely bringing back the Pride of Hawaii this year to share her love of the sea and the awareness of you know, aquatic and marine animals and their endangered, threatened, and rare significance in global awareness for these beautiful animals that represent our state of Hawaii. And another product is, oh my goodness, I love this so much. I got this product at Universal Studios, Universal City Walk, and I saw this and I was like, I had to get it because I had to compare, you know, what you buy at the stores with your most favorite brands. And of course, Hello Kitty and Friends. And this is the actual apron that they're selling for this. I believe this was $25. Yeah. And it is direct to garment, I can tell. You gotta be careful with that because when you wash it, you pretty much don't want to put it in the dryer because it is like a peel and stick sort of heat press sort of thing. And so I really love this. It's a basic apron with a basic 2 pocket on the front, and I love it because they wore these aprons at the Hello Kitty cafe, and they're so cute. And when I was working for Hello Kitty, I remember wearing an apron in the store, and I was selling, you know, I was making grab bags, Samuel grab bags for $5. And so, yeah, this just reminded me of the aprons that we wore back in the 80s. But this is basic, very, it's a long apron, and it says Hello Kitty and Friends Cafe, and it has all of them, which is that's a rare thing to see, all of the cartoon characters that they featured at the Hello Kitty and also Sanrio Smile store. And I just wanted to compare mine, which is okay, which is Pandyland. This is also a holidays one, but you can see there, this is not direct to, I believe this is direct to garment, but it's a different process. As you can see, it's the ink is embedded into the paper, and then they just mass print it out. So this has got to be a large heat press that they use, and it is a basic, also a basic apron, very large. It doesn't have an adjustment right here, which is unfortunate, because then if you wanted it tighter, higher, you'd have to basically pin it in the back. But yeah, this is all multi-print throughout the entire apron. There is no pockets, which is unfortunate. I wish there was. So this cost me $35 to create. Oh my gosh. But you get, it's like a multi-printed fabric, whereas this one is more like a plastic, and you can feel the plastic. It will peel off if you bleach, and if you don't want to bleach it, you don't want to put it in the dryer. So I would suggest a cold wash in the washing machine and hang dry. This one, you can definitely wash this and dry it in the dryer, but I wouldn't recommend the dryer if you want to keep the bold black colors. So that one was supposed to match, where's my cup? Okay, this one was supposed to match this one as well during the holidays, and I do have these up as we speak. You can order this online. Like I said, I don't take anything off just because it's spring right now. You can still buy the holidays during spring, during summer. It's up there. I don't take it down. That's what I like, because I feel like if you can order this print and you're the manufacturer, I'm the manufacturer, you can have it all the time. And that is just the cutest thing, I think, in my opinion. But I want to make another apron sort of like this. I got this, I think, at TJ Maxx. And it's got cupcakes all over it. And it's got, the only thing that it has is that it has different, patterns on it. But I love the concept of cupcakes. And because Candyland is all about baking, not just seasonal, but also all the time, everyday cupcakes and birthdays, and you can wear this all the time. And it's got the cutest little bows, and I could actually insert those on my apron. So I might create this one, but also add the cute little bows in different areas of the apron. So because I don't manufacture these in-house, I have to get them outsourced. So that is the complete difference between the different companies that we love so much versus our own unique brands of cartoons. And you're not going to see my characters out there because you only see them on my store, and there's a purpose, because you have to start off locally with your local city, and then you start off with family and friends, and then your local community, and then after that, then you try it out nationally, and then it goes global. So if they like it, other manufacturers, like cup manufacturers, they love Disney so much, they will take their cup, this company cup, will put your designs on their products. For example, again, Hello Kitty Cafe is a franchise, and Hello Kitty Cafe is owned by a certain manufacturer of sweet treats like donuts and macarons, and a truck, a van that sells these from their van. And then they opened up a cafe, and then they opened up the cafe at Universal Studios. They also have some stuff, I believe, do they have it at, yeah, I think it's Universal Studios that does Hello Kitty. So it's a licensing business. Once you have your cartoons that are set up with a franchise like L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, or whatever Hawaiian restaurant, or whatever Hawaiian t-shirt, or whatever Hawaiian surfboards, or toys, Hawaiian toys, they're definitely going to love your cartoon character, and then they're going to ask you, can I license your cartoon character on my plastic product? You're going to say yes, and you're going to get 5%, whether it be, an apron, right? You created Hello Kitty or your designs, and this apron company comes and says, I want to use your cartoon characters to sell my cute aprons. And you're going to say yes, you're going to get a lawyer, and you're going to create a licensing agreement. 5% of sales, of all these aprons are going to go to you. And so greeting cards, paper goods, kids apparel, toys, all kinds of things. I've seen cars, Hello Kitty cars, and the more I see toys, plushies, oh my gosh, how many Hello Kitty squishmallows have you seen? How many Hello Kitty Pop Mart things? I mean, it's a collaboration of Hello Kitty. So I'm just waiting for someone to say, hey, Dr. Zhivago, let's collaborate and use your cartoon characters for my product. and let's get going. And I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm definitely waiting, just like every other artist out there is waiting. So whether it be for kids, whether it be for women, whether it be for men, SpongeBob, Bob SquarePants, Scooby-Doo, Snoopy, whatever cartoon character, it's the products, it's the marketing and the licensing agreement that you can have, and that is where you are going to create that revenue for yourself. You're going to create jobs. You're going to create, legacy. You're going to create fun and smiles. And that is art. And that is how people become happy. Get it? Happy. Everyone, aloha. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. I hope you come and visit me on my website. And coming up after spring, we have summer. And so Lanakai and friends are coming there in their island to you, the pride of Hawaii. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope that starts off your detailed questions or inquisitive minds and questions about how to start a beautiful cartoon branded business and how I started out. And this is all definitely years and the years of the making, and it all starts with an idea in your brain. And failure is in this. Definitely, there are so many failures, but after the failures, once you perfect it, kiss of life. All right, neighbors, I hope you have a wonderful week, and stay tuned, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Oh, stay tuned. See you soon.